So we have discussed about heap data structure. So is it visible, right? Visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So we have discussed about heap data structure and how to build a heap data structure. The technique to build heap data structure and some terminologies we have discussed, that is max heap, mean heap, and then parent node, left child, right child. We have discussed about that, and we have discussed about we have seen one animation how that insertion has done. Okay, how insertion has been performed. So this 7, from the 7 we have started, and this animation you can see that animation. This is my animation. How did I quickly. Okay, so this is max hippie pie. Okay, this is the max hippie pie or hippie pie. We'll say re hippie pie or max hippie pie or mean hippie pie, or we will say hippie pie. Okay, then what will we do? First, given an index I, this is I, given an index I, array this and number, total number. What is the total number? N. N is the total number of items or keys. So initially I will be the largest. Okay, if we remember correctly, then 14 minus, there were 14 index, last index is 14. 14 minus 1 divided by 3, right? 14 minus
Divided by 2, sir.
divided by 2, sorry, equal to 6.5, right? It becomes 6. What is I was 6. And what is N? Total number is 15. And array is the given. So largest is initialized by 6. Okay. So what is the left child? This define left child, this define right child. Okay. So left child, I index is given 6. 6 into 2, 12 plus 1. 12 plus 1. What is that? 13 is the left child. Okay. 6 into 2 plus 2.
Sir,
What
your
is
voice
this?
is not audible.
My voice is not audible. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Huh?
sir.
It is audible,
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
headphone
sir.
problems, right? So this is 13 and this is 14. 6 into 2 plus 2. 6 into 2, 12 plus 2, 14. Okay. Left child is 13, right child is 14. Okay. So total number is 15. Here 15. What is left child? L. L is 13. 13 is less than 15. Is it true? Yes, it is true. A of left child. A of left child. A of 13. What was A of 13? What was the array? Let me check it out. This is 6. 6 is 7. Okay. 13 is 14. 14 is 15. Right? So here A of L. A of L means what is left child? A of 13. A of 13 is equal to 14, and a of 14 is equal to 15. A of I equal to 7, right? So a of 6 equal to 7. So a of 6 equal to 7. This is a of 6. So array, what is the largest? Largest is the a of 6. What is largest? I is 6. That means largest is 6 right now. So if array of L, what is array of L? L means 13. Array of 13 is equal to 14. So this is 14. 14 is greater than a array of largest. What is array of largest? Largest is 6. So array of 6 is 7. 14 is greater than 7. Is it true? Yes, it is true. That's why largest is L. What is L? L is 13. So largest become 13 here. Now R is less than N. What is R? 14. 14 is less than 15. Yes, it is true. N is 15, right here. So N is 15. So array of R, array of 14. What is array of 14? Array of 14 is 15. So 15 is greater than array of 13. Largest here, largest is assigned by 13. Array of 13 is 14. So 15 is greater than 14. So the largest become 15. Sorry, sir. Largest become 14. What is the R? R is 14. So R is 14. So we have assigned largest as a 14. So largest is 14 here, not equal to I is 6. 14 is not equal to 6. Is it true? Yes, it is true, because 14 is not equal to 6. Then we swap the I. What is I? This is 6. 6 and the largest one. What is the largest? Largest is 14. A of largest is, so what? What is the A of largest? A of largest is 15. We swap between 15 and 7, as we have seen in the animation. And again call it, reheapify. How are you going to reheapify? This array will be same. This number will be 15 again. The largest, what is the largest? Largest is 15. Sorry, largest is the 14. So the index largest is 14. Here the largest is 14, because 14 is assigned here to the largest. So 14 and 15, and we will execute it again. Okay, is it clear? So do you have any question here? Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Clear, right?
Sir,
Question.
sir, you are recursively calling the function at the last step,
Yes.
but you are swapping the values first. So what if after recursively calling you find another larger value? You have already swapped the value in the previous statement. You should call the function first, then
I got it. I got it. I got your question. Okay, let me wrap it. I describe it very that one. Summary of this program is this is to find the largest among the three. Suppose this is the array. Okay, this is the array. From where should we start? We should start from here. So largest among these three. This will find the largest among three. So if this is largest among these three, if this is larger, then check it out which one is larger. Is this or is this? So largest one will be placed at the top here. Place at the top, this portion. Okay, largest one will be placed here. So how will I place the largest one? So largest one, so say for example this one is largest, say for example. So this will be assigned, this will be true, this condition will be true because this is largest, or this condition will be false when these two are larger than this. Okay, these two are larger than this one, so this condition will be false. Okay, then we have to swap which one is the largest one. So largest one has to be moved up. Okay, and exchange with the parent. Okay, so we'll swap or exchange with the parent. We'll swap and exchange with the parent from the largest one using with the largest one. So if this is not done, that means this statement says that if swapping is not done, means swapping is not required, then exit it. Otherwise, if swapping is required, largest is not equal to I. If I is equal to, say, it remains 6. This is the largest one. This is the largest one, and it is 6, and it remains 6. 6 not equal to 6. It is not true. That's why this block will not be executed. Now, your question, turn into your question, going to your question. Suppose what will happen, this, say for example, swapping has been done first, because we have to swap first. Larger one has to move first towards the largest one has to move towards its parent, because max heap definition, by the definition of the max heap, the largest one should be always in the parent side. Okay, so if we reheapify, it will call it, so this function will no longer remaining, this section will be no longer remaining. Okay, so we have to swap first, then we have to move down. Move down means if this is the largest one, say it has child. Okay, it has child. Then if it is the largest one, so then this if it is the largest one, so we have to move down. So from index, this is 6, then this is some other index, say 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Say this is, say for example, 15. say for example I have assumed it as a 15, then this I become 15, and this index, now I have to compare this and these three, which one is the larger. And again, if this larger one, or say for example this is larger one, then we have to move down then to the index I, and this should be again reheapify, and so on recursively. That is known as recursively. Here, this is the recursive call itself. Within the body, it is calling itself. And termination condition is that if it is no longer required, that means I is remaining as I. Largest is the I is the largest. Say for example, I largest is I, that means I not equal to I. So I not equal to I, that is not true, then it will be exit. It will be exited. This code will be executed. There is no code here to execute. Then this code will return void. Okay. So what is the time complexity? Now let me explain what is the time complexity of this code. Can you imagine what is the time complexity? Can someone guess? What is the time complexity? Can someone guess?
Sir, depth of the tree.
Yeah, very good, excellent. And exact time complexity, can someone say?
O of log n.
Yeah, because to tell height is the log n. Okay, exactly big of log n. Am I clear? So what is the height of the tree? Say for example, this is my tree, this is my tree, and so on. This tree goes on. So if I need to reheapify this, I need to traverse entire log n height. Log, what is the base? Base is 2.
2.
And yeah, log base 2, because this is binary in pattern. That's why the base is 2. If ternary, base is 3. If t, the child number is t, then its base is 3. Okay. So it is very clear, right? The time complexity of this reheapify is big of log n, or the height of the tree is big of log n, or the reheapify or this heapify is log n. Clear? I assume it is clear. If you don't raise any question.
Yes, sir.
If you don't raise question, if you don't interrupt me, I assume it is clear. Okay. So in the next slide, let us see what is the building, how we have built that max heap. I have said this is the array. This is the array. Say for example, this was my array, and this direction. If this is n minus 1, then n divided by 2 minus 1. From n minus 1 divided by n divided by 2 minus 1 towards the left side. How we will go? It will be first initialized by the middle one. This is the middle one. This is the middle one, and then we will decrement the I one by one. First, this is I. Next, this is I. Next, this is I, until I is equal to greater than. If I goes to minus, then it will stop. This will stop. Okay, and this reheapify. This heapify, we will call this heapify function. This heapify function. This heapify function here. One by one. For index I, we are calling one heapify function. For index this, we are calling this one heapify function. For this, one heapify function. For this, one heapify function. That's why gradually this first height is that very less here. Total height is very less. Okay, height is very less. Next, what is the time complexity? Can you read it? Can you read it?
Yes, sir.
So there are at most, the theorem is, this is the just snap clip that copy and paste from Introduction to Algorithm Corman book. This is the just copy and paste. Entire this theorem is copied from Corman book. You will get the entire text in the Corman. So there are at most n divided by 2 to the power h plus 1 nodes of height h in any n element heap. Total number of heap is n. Total number of element is n. Height is h. Then say for example at height, what is the total number? Here they have assumed that this one, they have assumed that index start from I start from 1. We assume that I start from 0. That's why it become h to the power h. If it is total height is 0, then n divided by 2 to the power 0. What will be the total number? N. If height is 1, n divided by 2 to the power 1, that means what? How many numbers are there? 15 numbers, right? N is 15 number. So 2 divided by 2, 7. 7.5 in integer, it becomes 7. Okay. This way, if height increase, the h increase, the total number of element decreases. Okay. So here the theorem is there are at most n. You have to understand how many nodes are there at height h. In h height, how many nodes are there? So the time required by max heapify, we have said only heapify, right? We have termed it as a heapify, or you can term it as a reheapify or max heapify. When called on a node of height h is big of h. What is the height? We assume that it is big of h. Okay. So we can express the total cost of building max heap has been bounded from above by here. This is the equation. From height equal to 0 to what is the total height? Log n. And then in the height h, every height, how many total numbers of nodes are there? N divided by 2 to the power h plus 1. and what is the cost of that building? Building big of H, right? This is the cost. Now, if we put it in big O, and N is not related to H here. N is not related to H, so big O, N can be brought out. So log N, H summation of H to 0 to log N, H divided by 2 to the power H. Why this is not included? Because say 1 by 2 to the power H plus 1. So let's say H. So half of H divided by 2 to the power H. This half is constant. That's why we don't include in the big O. Okay. So H divided by H. So after this, if we solve this, particularly if we solve this equation, say for example this height is infinite. I am assuming that this height is infinite. Log N is infinite. Okay, 0 to infinite height. H divided by 2 to the power H is equal to 1 by half divided by 1 minus half all to the power square. It gives 2. Okay, it gives 2. If you solve it, you will get 2. So what is the total? Big of N into 2. If you replace entire this thing, then you will get 2. So big of twice N means big of N. Here it is stated that big of N is equal to 0 to, even the height is infinite, it doesn't matter, but it is big of N. So am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes.
Hello. Do you have question? No question, right? Because you have not understood and it is not cleared. Am I clear? Am I right? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So better repeat this once again.
Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are stuck in decision problem, right? So, am I clear or not? I don't know. Okay. That question, when you look at the first equation, then it happens. So I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now you're audible.
Because the phone call disturbed me. So you don't know you are clear or not. Okay. Should I repeat it again or not?
Yes, sir. Repeat it again. From that n by 2 power h plus.
Yes. From here I should repeat. Okay. So when you say, for example, when you go total number of nodes, total number of keys, or total number of elements to total number of elements at the height h is this relation. This is the relation. You need to remember this relation. What is the relation? Total number of node and height. At the height, how many? At the height, how many nodes are there to tree heavy pi? So if you say that it cost height is h, then the total time complexity on a node when called on a node of h is big of h. It costs big of h. Then you have to go for height 0 to log n, and this is the total number of node at any height h. Okay, and what is this? This is the total cost. This is the cost, and this is the total number of node height h. Okay, so in this case, n is not related to h, so we put it outside, and this is the constant. 2 is the constant. That's why we have put h divided by 2 to the power h here. So if we solve this problem up to infinite, 0 to infinite, it gives 2. So this is the very simple. It gives 2. 2 means constant, big of. This 2 means constant. So this is big of n. So where have you stopped? Where have you not understood? You have understood this solution. Okay, you have understood how we have solved this problem. Everything you have understood, but you have the problem with this. How we have constructed this thing, because at any height we have this number of nodes to construct, and one element cost is big of h to max heavy pi. Am I clear? So there are how
Sir,
many?
Sir, can you please explain once more why it is big O of h? That is a little confusing to me. I understand.
We have assumed that we have assumed height is h.
Okay.
Okay, height is h, and the cost of that h is the big of h.
So that only I'm asking, sir. How?
Huh?
How is that big O of h?
See, I'm taking x. Okay, height is x. I don't know
Okay.
what is x. Okay, so what is the cost? Big of x, right?
Okay.
Cost of building, if height I don't know x, then what is the cost of this building? Big of x.
Okay, sir.
In the tree, the height is here, right?
Yes, sir.
We don't know the height h, how much it will go. So we have assumed it as a h.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Got it.
Here,
Got it.
height.
Sir,
Okay?
sir, so one doubt. Sir, you
Ah,
have said that, so in this function n by 2 to the power h plus 1, so you have said that at the height h, there are n by 2 to the power h plus 1 nodes, right, sir?
Yes.
So, but at height h, there should be n 2 to the power n 2 to the power h nodes only, right, sir?
Yes.
So then how n by 2 to
Their
the power?
assumption is from beginning of 1.
No,
Index-
sir. Sir, if you draw a
Ah,
complete
ah.
binary, so if you draw a complete binarity, then at height h, there should be 2 to the power h number of nodes. Then, sir, how n by 2 to the power h plus 1? So why we divide the expression by n?
I didn't got it, but however, in that Corman book, in the introduction to algorithm, if you open it, then start from 0. They started I from 1. That's why they put 1 there. Otherwise, in our case, 2 to the power h. That's same thing. No?
No, sir, but I am asking about this tree, sir. In this example that you have drawn, sir, if you consider it, let's say height h equal to 2. So for height h equal to 2, sir, there will be 4 nodes, right? Sir, in this example that you have drawn here. So,
Okay.
it is at height h equal to 2. So at max there are 2 to the power 2, that is 4 nodes. So, but sir, here you have
Here,
said
how
that.
much?
But sir, in that statement, it was written that there will be at max n by 2 to the power h nodes. So that I didn't understand it.
2 to the power h plus 1, right?
So but sir,
h
first
plus
here,
1.
sir, but it's written n by 2 to the power.
In our case, what is happening that 2 to the power h plus 1 minus 1, right? Is it? Yeah, that is true. What you are saying is that is true, absolutely correct. Because in our case, this height h plus 1 minus 1. That means, say for example, height is 3 plus 1 minus 1. What is that? 15. Right?
So can you, sir, show the previous slide? So can you move to the previous slide? So here it is saying that there are at most n by 2 to the power h nodes of height h. So how it is true? So that is I'm not getting. So according to me, it should be only 2 to the power h, not n divided by 2 to the power h.
H plus 1 minus 1 for our case. Check it out now. Have you checked?
There are at most n by.
So still, sir, like if you keep increasing h, then n by this formula n divided by 2 h 2 to the power h plus 1 minus 1 will keep decreasing. But that should not happen. If we keep increasing h, the number of nodes should increase.
It is that,
Yes,
sir, one answer my question.
No.
I think
It is not about the nodes at height. It is so he's talking about the
it is
nodes
a
of
total
height
right?
of height h.
At the height h, how many nodes are there?
So it should be 2 to the power h, right?
And
Sir?
is the total number of node in the whole heap, or is it like in per level of height n elements?
No, it is the total
Sir,
number
please
of
clarify the terms and
Let
H.
me explain it again.
Sir, you said nodes at height. That should be nodes of height as it is written here. Then it's clear, I think.
Sir, please once
H is the
clarify
height
the
of every
terms
node.
and
What
H,
is the height
etc.,
here?
etc.
Sir, H is the height of every node, not the total height. That's what confusing everybody, I think.
Yeah. What is the height here? Here? 1, 2, 3. 3.
3.
Okay.
How many nodes there? It should be 1 node. And here 2, 1, 0. Am I clear right now?
So this
Hello?
edge is right. So this edge is not a general height. So this is like the height of the
Depth.
tree, right, sir?
Depth. See, reverse. If you
Okay,
reverse,
so then I
then
got it.
height will grow like this, right?
Okay, sir, got it.
3 layers grow like this. This is root. From root to branch, height grow like this. Okay, then it will be clear. Right now it will be clear for all of you. Clear? Kavi? Kavi, are you clear? Where have gone, Kavi?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now move to the next. Oh, it's already 5. Okay. However, today we will conclude here the time complexity of heap sort building heap. Okay, we have just discussed about time complexity of building heap. If you have any doubt, you can still ask. Okay. So we have to conclude here.